Hey there guys, this is Ignite the Fire, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my Skylanders Trap Team Let's Play for Nintendo Wii U. Today is episode number 12, so hopefully we can complete chapter 12 known as Town 2 100% right here. But before we head into the level, it seems like we had a nice little introduction to new parts of the Academy right now, which don't worry, in the finale I'm going to be given a full extensive tour of the Academy, but as for now we're just going to head out straight for Town already without further ado. So let's get right into it, shall we, Mr. Flynn? Why am I calling him Mr. Flynn? So weird of me. Yeah, you're hilarious. Yeah, let's just go already before you humiliate yourself already more than what you already have. That's just me. If I was you, I'd find that pretty humiliating.
This Wolfgang creep must already be messing with the clock. We gotta stop him before he manages to permanently break time. It confused me.
So, this is what they do, eh, Chaos? Just fly in, land somewhere nearby, and eventually mess up your plan.
Sort of, but not...
Have you ever considered just wrecking their ship?
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
Oh, really? Watch this!
Whoa, then that made it look pretty easy, didn't it?
This just got personal.
What do you know, Flynn just did a superhero landing. Maybe he is more awesome than we let on. But not as awesome as he lets on, definitely not.
Go after the creep.
Yeah, let's go already, Mr. Dr. Crankcase. Why am I calling him Mr. Dr. Crankcase? That is so weird of me right now. But either way, now that we've broke up that Traptanium cluster right there, we're going to swap out for a character known as Phantom Cinder right here, aka Series 3 Cinder from, of course, Skylanders Swap Force. With her awesome thoughts on lightning catchphrase, nevertheless. So now let's get moving over here, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some awesome treasures which await for us on the other side. And I was indeed correct by that assumption right there, because we have ourselves a soul gem. But whose, I wonder. Ooh, well then. Once I collect this treasure, I'm sure we're about to find out. It would seem that it's Mr. Rocky Rolls. Why am I calling everyone Mr. today? It's so weird of me. Perhaps I'm just in that weird mood, I suppose. And I'm also in a weird mood, because you can tell from my weird voices that I'm making and all that. But yeah, Rocky Roll right here is actually alright. He's not the best character, not by a long shot. His attacks are fairly quite weak in all fairness, especially in comparison to other Skylanders. But overall, he still does have an effective moveset and a very fun moveset to use. So he's not a bad character at all, he's just not as good as you would hope, I suppose. Oh darn, keep on moving the portal, sorry about that guys. But anyway, we gotta head over here first, because there's some secret areas which await. Such as Father Cog's Patio. Such a weird name for an area. It appears that this is a weird episode, guys. Weird names for areas, weird commentary on my behalf, weird voices as well. You know, it's the whole package all in one. You guys should feel honoured almost. But notice how I said almost there, because, like, maybe you shouldn't. Just because I can just be that silly at points, I suppose. But hey, let's get collecting more gold. This is why I chose to swap out to Phantom Cinder here, because I didn't want to give a Natural Crypt King all this gold. Because, of course, he's already maxed out on gold, so he can't receive any more anyway. So, like, receiving gold with him would basically just be a huge waste of time. So I decided to do it with Cinder instead. And Dr. Crankcase is full on up for this. He's getting all hype and all that. But anyway, let's be collecting these over here. These nice, awesome jeweled gem thingies. Let's just stick with that. My perfect description right now. Nice, there's that. And then there's these things. Boom goes for Clayton, I'm telling ya. There we are, awesome, that should be enough, hopefully. Yes, now let's be collecting some more jewels without further ado. Boom, outside we go. Boom, outside we go, yeah. Darn, for singing as well. Oh, this is going to turn out awful for you guys. I'm pretty sure you're either going to go crazy after this like me, or you're going to go deaf after this because of how awful my singing is. One or the other.
But then Crazy Wolfgang and his bad birdies show up and they kick us out. No good.
Yes, it is no good. In fact, it's even rude, I would say. How rude of you, Mr. Wolfgang.
That tower. You find them there.
Well, then that's exactly where we're going to be looking then. So let's head over here and see what we can find. We get some gold first and foremost, but I'm on about the building itself because that is obviously the exciting part. It's Pendulum Bob's house. What an awesome name, dude. Are you Bob? Can't wait to find out.
Then I look to escape
He's Hans? Well, then why is it Bob's house if Hans is in it? So strange.
Simple game of Skystone Smash. Would you like to play?
But actually, Bob reminds me of that one character from Stranger Things Season 2. Spoiler alert for that show, by the way. But either way, I was so sad when that guy died, honestly. I was near enough smashing up my TV. So upsetting to me. But at least his sacrifice, you know, didn't go in vain. And it was a really glorious moment on his behalf, pretty much. You know, it made for a really awesome and exciting episode. And I loved it. And not only did I love that episode, but I loved the whole of Stranger Things Season 2 as well. Stranger Things is one of the best shows ever made. Like, I seriously cried with joy at both of the finales. That's how good it is. And I never cry, trust me on that. Either way, we're going to sheepify that guy.
Crankcase. Sheepify.
Yeah, that is, this stone right here is one of the most useful ones out there. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Stranger Things yet and you have Netflix, check it out already. It is so awesome. I highly recommend it. And if you guys haven't checked it out, you have no idea what you're missing. Because trust me, it is good. And it's funny, when I was coming back from badminton yesterday from school, my mum and I were listening to the radio in the car, and it's funny because someone was talking about how he binge-watched Stranger Things, and then me and my mum just went into a really awesome and deep conversation about how much we love the show. Because everyone says, oh no, you can't just watch one episode, you have to binge-watch the whole thing. And that is just one of those shows where you just can't watch one, you just have to binge-watch it all. But anyway, it's time for us to take home the victory, because of course Dreamcatcher will deal 3 damage, and then Hudskull will finish him off. Boom, we win and he loses. And I would happily say it about Stranger Things, but the only thing is that in Season 2, we haven't actually won yet. We won the battle, we haven't won the war, because according to the finale of Season 2, it's really hinting towards Season 3. So yeah, that's exciting, but the only fortunate thing about that is that I'm going to have to wait another year. Aww. But anyway, let's head right outside, and finally we'll be pushing these thingies without further ado. Yeah, let's just sit with that thingies. Perfect description right now. There we go, time to be summoning all these platforms and all that. Yeah, me too, I also like what I did there. Clever, isn't it? So yeah, let's get heading up here. Let's not forget about this story scroll location right over here, because you know that's important for our collectibles and all that. And not to mention, we're also going to get a hilarious story from this one. Let's go.
Being an awesome pilot and great hero, I'm also pretty good at math. For example, I can divide any two numbers and never get a remainder.
Okay, this is genuinely the best one, because, like, how can he be good at maths if he can never get a remainder? Never getting a remainder is basically impossible. So that shows how good he is at maths, because he doesn't even know how maths works. That's really what makes it so hilarious, I suppose. So then, Flynn, if you can divide any two numbers and never get a remainder, how about 7 divided by 5? That ain't happening, mate. 7 divided by 3.5, yeah, that'll be fine, but 7 divided by 5, no. So let's get jumping right up here. And also going on this bounce pad so we can, without further ado, get over here. So let's take out them ones right now. So much money, I love it, it's glorious. How can you not love some money, guys? How can you not? If you don't like the money, there's something wrong with you. No doubt about it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going all crazy again. But hey, it's me, deal with it. Yeah, these guys are rude. I'm sorry, mate, you're just going to need to deal with it, pretty much. Oh, that's good, but so is Phantom Cinder, so, you know, I'm sure she'll be just fine. Darn, I completely missed with all of that right there. Okay, time to actually do something good with this explosion right here. Boom! Oh, that's quite an explosion right there. You're welcome, you're welcome. So weird, who says thank you twice like that, except for Da Pinchy apparently. Who is a weird character just like me. Maybe that's why my weird side is starting to show. Maybe it's all his fault right there. Mr. Da Pinchy. And yet again I'm calling him a Mr. Stop it. I'm even going to start calling female characters Misters, and it's going to be annoying. But either way, looks like we have Dr. Crankcase's quest right here. Luckily, I just happen to have him.
Animated dioramas are fun. Wish Dr. Crankcase would come see.
He's already here, dude. Mr. Leyland. Awesome name, by the way, dude.
To be a part of such fun.
Well, it looks like duty calls, Portal Master. I think you know what to do.
Yeah, basically, so let's get into it, shall we, Dr. Crankcase?
So glad you come to see this happy diorama. Isn't it fun?
Yeah, it's so fun, alright. Some Marbu dude constantly hitting at some crystal ore. Definitely exciting, alright. No sense of sarcasm right there whatsoever. But hey, now we've got some awesome secrets from this right here. I would say sorry for destroying your thingy, dude, but, you know, it weren't that good to begin with, so, you know, I could make you a much better one, if I could be bothered, which I can't, so you're just gonna need to wait. So let's get opening our little present right here and see what we find. For ultimate Spulked Helm or something like that, or just Bobby, you know. Even though it looks a lot like the Spiked Hat from Spice Adventures, just, you know, a bit more upgraded. That's why I thought it was called for Ultimate Spiked Hat for a moment there, but no, just Bobby. Which, why it's called Bobby, I don't even know. It's almost like they give him the hat an actual name rather than just the name of the hat. Like, maybe we should just name the sombrero. Maybe we should name the sombrero Sarah. Yes, we do, Mr. Da Pinchy. You know what, I'm just going to speak in his accent from now on, because it is so fun, even though Da Pinchy is French, and I'm starting to sound more Italiano. Almost probably. It probably came out completely wrong with the camera, though. So if I offended anybody, I apologise about that. I'm just trying to be myself and be a bit, you know, goofy like always. But, you know, but at the same time, I don't want my personality to offend anyone, so I do apologise if that did happen. Because trust me, if you guys do find anything that I say offensive, I didn't mean it in an offensive way. I meant it in a jokey, like, manner kind of way. So if I'm making you laugh, that's good. But if I'm making you cry, I'm sorry. Boom. Okay, now we're going to swap out Phantom Cinder for a air character in the form of a legendary Blades. That's a really weird way of pronouncing his name. Take this, suckers. Yep, Nightmare Mode definitely makes this a whole lot harder. There we go, he's all sorted then, so let's be hitting this thing right here. So what we can do is we can head down here and use Dr. Crankcase on this diorama right here to gain access to another area. Yeah, I love it when they do this, when like the villains are important for several areas in the level. It's kind of like how they did with Shrednut in Chapter 9, with the fact that, you know, you could only access certain areas with Shrednut. So, you know, it gives more of an incentive to get the villains and all that, especially the Tech Trap, considering the Tech Trap is a very, very helpful trap, because it allows you to trap both 6 villains, and those 6 villains are very important for a lot of levels, like Dr. Crankcase and Shrednut, for example. But anyway, let's get destroying some more of this stuff right here, because, you know, who doesn't like some sweet, sweet destruction and all? Yeah, money. I like me some money. And speaking of money, we're about to get a ton from that there villain thing, villain stash, that's what it's called. I was about to say villain vault then, but I was like, oh wait, nope, that's wrong, that's what's up the academy, not the treasure chest names. So luckily I managed to adjust my name for it within a good time phrase, I suppose. Not phrase. No, time phrase, that makes no sense. No, I meant time frame. How can time be framed though? You can't actually even see time itself, you just know it's there. Actually, that reminds me, guys, we were talking recently at some point about things that you know are there but you can't really see. And, you know, there's so many things like that, you know it's there but you can't see it. You know, there's air and stuff. And then I came up with time, and then we had a deep conversation about time and all that. But anyway, it's funny how, you know, we call things like time periods or time frames, but, you know, we can't actually frame time because we can't actually see it, we just know it's there. But either way, we got the lightning rain for Mr. Thunderbolts. Let's get previewing this dude already. Ironic how I'm talking about time and a time level, isn't it? Amazing what this level can bring out of me. That's just how awesome it is, I suppose. Really do like this level, and I'm pretty sure it's showing.
That looks like a pretty good Skylander, if you want my professional opinion.
Your professional opinion is buy the Skylander now so my franchise can make money. Basically. So yeah, we got some more villain quests to get doing right here, and this involves Crosscrow, who we trap later on in the level.
I know you're in the middle of something, but if you could send a Crosscrow my way, I've got a pretty important challenge for him involving Skyland's biggest fans.
So although I said that we don't trap Crosscrow until later on the level, doesn't stop me from actually having the trap itself, or the villain himself trapped, I should even say. So here he is, Mr. Crosscrow. And then we're going to head right into the level to save Skyland's biggest fans. Now, that's not cool, capturing fans of Skylanders? Wow, how did he manage to take Portal Masters and put them into the digital world? Because that's awesome, but it's also really cool at the same time.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's go, save those fans. Don't worry, fellow Portal Masters, I'm coming after this loading screen. This is why we all hate loading screens, because this loading screen has prevented me from saving fellow Portal Masters.
So, these are the biggest fans in Skyland.
Wait, you mean...
You knew I meant fans as in win pretty.
Oh, those things. Yeah, I totally knew that for this whole time right here. You guys could totally tell that that's what I was talking about, right, guys? Not the fans as in, like, fans of Skylanders. I totally meant fans as in win-producing fighters.
It would be you. Good luck.
So let's get into it, shall we? And don't worry, they were indeed right by that assumption. We are, in fact, the right Crosscrow for the job. In fact, we're the only Crosscrow for the job. This automatically makes us the best one. At the same time. Boom, take that. Take this, suckers. Yeah, I love this villain right here. Very, very fun to use. I love summoning his birds and all that. Fun attacks and all that fun stuff. So yeah, let's get heading back over here. And taking this dude out. If I can, that is. But hey, this guy's crossbow is awesome right here. Anything interesting down here? Oh, just gold, but hey, we'll take it. No wrong with all that gold and all. So yeah, now let's be destroying that wall right there, and also taking the fight to these dudes. Nice. Oh boy. Boom, take that, sucker. Yeah, if this looks familiar, guys, this is because this is just a retextured, like, area of, Chapter 2 from Skylanders Giants. Because they took that level and they kind of just retextured over it. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Because as you can tell, this is a part where you'd have to go round, pushing the blocks, and then, like, use the bomb to destroy the walls, or use giants to destroy the walls, you know. It's that same sector, so, you know, it is very copy and pasty, the fact that they utilise old things to and just put new textures over them. There's nothing wrong with that, because this is still so much fun, nevertheless. So there we go, awesome. Okay, we're going to take this bomb with us, because I forgot if we're going to need it or not. So, you know, better safe than sorry, I suppose. Okay, let's be doing this thing right here, and then quickly just throw this in some random direction and hope it hits something useful. Did it? Oh man, I was close. I almost hit that right there. So that's what it was for. But never mind, I'm pretty sure there's a bomb later on which we can use as well. So, yep, there's one right over there. But first we're going to come all the way down here to sort out these ones. Boom. All this platforming skill right here. And by that I mean running away and just going straight to it. Don't require much skill, but hey, I still did it nevertheless, and I suppose it was somewhat impressive. Boom, there we go, there's the shred not taken down. Oh darn, I'm too high to hit him. Did not see that one coming in all fairness, guys. But yeah, let's be lowering this one as well. Yeah, in this area right here is just like a part from Skylanders Giants in Chapter 3, so you can definitely tell that they've definitely utilised like areas from Skylanders Giants. They just retextured them. But again, as I said before, I have no problems with that whatsoever, because as long as it's fun, that's all that matters, and that's what it is. So no problems here at all. So yeah, we're gonna grab that bomb right now, and then we're gonna head into that area, obviously. Boom. So yeah, here's this thing. So now let's blow this wall right here up. We could have used the bomb that we found from earlier after the super bounce pad, but no, that bomb was so much more easier to utilize because of course it was a whole lot more closer. There we go, there's all them guys sorted, so here's the final fan, so let's be initiating it already without further ado. Yes, I did do it indeed, because I'm awesome like that. Well, I'm sure that'll be good fun, won't it? I mean, like, flying sounds like it would be awesome. Even though, funny enough, Blade's here can't actually fly, even though he is a dragon. I suppose all of that heart armor is too heavy for him, though. But the fact that he's half dragon, half knight is so cool. One awesome design, to say the least.
Here it is. Enjoy.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be enjoying it just fine right now. But yeah, when I found out that both Blades and Deja Vu were both getting a legendary form, and there was a legendary Nightmare Express for the legendary Blades form, I thought that there was going to be a legendary Mirror of Mystery as well, but no, it turns out it wasn't. You disappoint me, Activision. I would have actually quite liked to see that the legendary Mirror of Mystery as well. But anyway, let's get jumping up here. But either way, speaking of the Legendary series, now that Toys R Us has gone bankrupt, I have no idea what's going to happen with the future of the Legendary series, because of course, the Legendary series has always been exclusive to Toys R Us. So now that that retailer is shutting down, what are they going to do with the Legendary series? Are they going to make it exclusive to some other store? Are they going to make it available for everyone, or are they just going to cancel it altogether? I'm thinking the most likely thing to happen is they're probably going to cancel it altogether. But, hopefully, this is what I'm hoping, they'll just give it to some other store, but the most likely thing is that they will just cancel it, which I really don't want to see, because this was one awesome series. So now let's be, grabbing this stuff right here, and then we can head straight up here as well, and there's also a villain, not villain, no, I was about to say villain quest then, I meant, troll radio. There's a troll radio right here for us to endear ourselves in. And we're going to hit it because we're awesome like that. Yeah, this guy's got some awesome combos right here. Watch this. Whoop, wah. Straight down through the middle. Man, all of these things remind me of all sorts of different things, because slicing it down the middle like that, highly reminds me of, apart from the first Kingsman movie, aka Kingsman and the Secret Surface, when someone literally just slices someone in two through the middle. And that, you know, coming straight down with his blade, it reminds me of that, because it would be the equivalent of slicing someone in two straight down the middle. So that's why, you know, it really reminds me of Kingsman, the Secret Service, I suppose. Which, awesome movie, if you guys haven't seen it yet. Boom, let's go. Pinballing. I'm sure there is, Mr. Shoom Boom, dude. Nice, there's him all sorted. So now let's be balling this up. But hey, we're not going to go to the very top just yet, because there's a secret right down here. Don't forget about that one, guys. It's a very well hidden one, indeed. Nice. Okay, now let's be initiating our... Oh boy. Yes, there we go. That worked out for us. Much better than what I thought it would have. Creating all these new words right now. Oh boy. Darn, I can't hit him from down here. So stupid. There we go. Now I'm getting him. Boom, take that. Got him. Now come at me, fam. Boom. There we go. Whoa, boy. Gotta watch out for that cross crow right there. Ow. You'll pay for that. Most dearly. Just like that. There we go. There's all them guys sorted. So now we finally have access to our treasure chest without further ado. So yeah, let's be grabbing this shiny stuff. After all, it is Boom's favourite, most apparently. So definitely going to be grabbing it, to say the least, right now. Because, you know, who would want to grab your favourite things, right? I mean, like, my favourite food is pasta, so why would I not want to eat pasta, hey guys? See what I mean with all that fun stuff right now? So yeah, let's be destroying crates and heading outside. Sunnyside Narrows is the name of this here level of this here area. Definitely definitely a weird one, alright. But hey, there's nothing wrong with Sunny inside, unless for the name of the movie you're watching is Toy Story 3, in which case stay well away from Sunnyside, because you know that Sunnyside day camp. Oh, it's not a cool one to say the least, because that Lotso Hug and Bear is not a cool dude. In fact, I'd even say it's a bad dude. So yeah, awesome. Let's be grabbing this treasure right here. But not with Shroom Boom, because he's already maxed out with gold. So instead, we're going to collect it with Nitro Headwish right here. Wow, her horns are so large. Look at that. Taking up half of the camera right here. Okay, I suppose that's a little better. But hey, she's kind of translucent, so you can kind of see the screen through her. Kind of. But not really that much. But hey, there's nothing wrong with those horns right there. Those horns are an awesome part of her design. So, you know, no moan zone here and all. So now let's get heading over this bridge and taking out those naughty little buzzer beaks right there. Oh boy, that hurt me a lot. Not cool, Mr. Dude. Not cool at all. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I got a wingman and all that. But, you know, we're gonna use this pickaxe instead. I forgot, can you... No, you can't use Earth Skylanders to destroy that rock anymore. It's a shame, isn't it? Because before, you could use Earth Skylanders to break down that rock, but not anymore. You have to use a pickaxe now. So yeah, plenty of treasure for us to grab right here. Gotta be careful not to die though, because one hit and I'm done for pretty much. But hey, we're almost leveled up at the same time, so I'm sure we'll do almighty fine. Oh, wrong way right now. Thank you, Mr. Buzzerbeak, for your experience right there. Even though it was so small and it was insignificant, but still, thank you nevertheless. Okay, watch out for those things. We don't want to get pushed off by them. Same with Waterfall right here. Nice, so now let's be attacking at this, and grabbing our hat without further ado. But anyway, come to think of it, we're going to need Dr. Crankcase back in a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and swap out my trap for that dude. Right after we wear this hat, of course, because that's an awesome hat. Yeah, look at it, how can you not like that hat right there? Yeah, let's move this portal back a bit. The trap seems to be out of view, which I do apologise about that right there, guys. There we go, that's better. So yeah, let's hit this bounce pad right here. And getting heading over here without further ado. We're also going to save Dr. Crankcase's timer for later. Oh darn, I didn't mean to skip that, guys, sorry, but he was pretty much at the end of his sentence anyway, so it didn't really affect much. Boom, 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 boom. I'm hitting the thing itself. What are you gonna do about it? Just after you hit one of these pipes, make sure not to accidentally hit anything that's not a pipe, or else it'll be reset, as you saw right there, guys, from my failure. But hey, I failed on purpose to show you guys what not to do, so you should be well appreciative of me right now. Yes, I am nice, aren't I, Dr. Crankcase? I am very nice indeed. So yeah, let's be hitting on that super bounce pad right there, and also collecting some pancakes, because, you know, not only are pancakes delicious, but it's also going to give us a good health bonus as well. So yeah, hopefully we can level up here, because if we could, that would be very, very good indeed. Okay, let's turn around, get these guys right here, turn around again. Okay, definitely turn into this guy right here. Okay, hopefully we'll level up from this. Sooner rather than later would be good, head rush right here. Luckily we didn't die from it though, so that's what matters, I suppose. Oh, there we go, level up, exactly what I wanted. Oh, nice, we got a pizza. Ah, yes, good job, Head Rush, good job indeed. Oh, more cross crows are coming in, but either way, we're going to swap out for Punk Shock right now. Because, you know, Head Rush is starting to get to the point where she's on the first shift death, and I don't want to risk losing her and all. So instead, we're going to amp it up and bring in Punk Shock. And also Dr. Crankcase as well, to destroy this here diorama thingy. So let's head on inside and see what we can find. And to answer your question, guys, on what we will find inside, absolutely nothing. Except a little bit of gold, really. But hey, we still need to enter this area to get the all areas found objective, so, you know, I'm always willing to do that. 4 for 100%, pretty much. That's literally the only reason why you want to go in there. Yes, it is a good thing you're here indeed, Mr. Dr. Crankcase. You know what, I'm calling him that from now on, I don't even care, I'm calling him Mr. Dr. Crankcase, that's an awesome name right there. Gotta watch out for these dudes right here though, boom. Wow, she's awesome now, I mean, like, look at this right now. I mean, like, she's owning guys, and I'm not even trying right now. But yeah, that electric tail is very helpful, because it not only, like, that deals a bunch of damage to the enemies, but also stuns them as well, so that makes it extremely useful indeed. But either way, here is Cogworth's bed and brunch. That sounds awesome. I could go for some brunch right now. Especially since I wake up so late that, you know, it's already time for brunch anyway.
Here, right? This puzzle looks tricky. Good thing I'm a doctor.
So yeah, now let's get all of these sorted into the correct slots already. Boom. Sweet indeed, Mr. Dr. Crankcase. So yeah, let's head right on top of this thing right here. And so, if you just want to advance with a level, you could just head right up here. But we don't want to advance with a level. Oh no, we want to trap Mr. Crosscrow. So instead, we're going to head over here to do so. Hey, we still have the pickaxe on the earth area, I still noticed that. That's a glitch. The pickaxe is meant to stay behind you, but it's still here for some strange reason. So yeah, that's actually hilarious right now.
Like what you did there.
Yeah, I like what I did there as well. So yeah, these glitches right here though. We can't seem to use it, because if I press the R, it doesn't go anywhere, so I think it's just like there, it's not doing anything now. I think it's maybe because I swapped out as a villain and I exited the area as a villain and then swapped out to my Skylander, so maybe that's it. Because I collected with a Skylander but I exited with a villain. So maybe that's why, I just don't know. And I thought for element of for water element would be stronger here, but no, it's villains that are stronger here. So instead we're going to use the Dr. Crankcase for this here sector, because he's going to turn out much better considering that he's, you know, the one who's getting all the bonuses. Even though it's not actually working out too much more better for us, actually, come to think of it. Okay, let's get the hell back before, you know, we're pay for it dearly. Oh, so sorry guys, so sorry. But you know, I can't help sneezing, it's a natural human reaction, so I apologise about that. Just got the cold today, that's all. Normally I wouldn't film when I have a cold, but you know, it's about time I got this Let's Play up and running again, because you know, I've been going on a hiatus when it comes to Let's Plays recently. Okay, we're going to use Dr. Crankcase, and hopefully we can take out Crossgo, because if we take him out, it's going to make us defeat all the other enemies in the process. So, you know, taking him out will be the most useful course of action right now. If I could actually get to him, that is. There we go, got him. Awesome, he is indeed. So let's bring in some water chat without further ado. I just did deal with it.
Trapped. Crossing over to the side of good. Consider me crossed.
Well then, let's be utilising him to defeat the last of these enemies already. Okay, let's take out that dude right there, because this is not a cool dude, not at all. And here is our treasure chest, as a reward for defeating all these enemies right here. So all what we have left is legendary treasure. Unfortunately, that happens to be behind that Draptanium cluster you can see over there. Yeah, I love the way how we can see a future part of a level like before we even get to it, thanks to the awesome design of this here level. Very, very awesome to say the least. So let's head on here and get heading upstairs, downstairs, round the stairs, and through the stairs, I suppose. Even though you can't really go through the stairs. And I don't know why I'm even mentioning stairs, because there's a cogwheel right there. You know, there's a huge difference between a cogwheel and stairs, but hey, I referenced stairs anyway. But hey, it looks like air element is strong on its own, so we're gonna go with here he is, Mr. Popcorn himself. Sorry I left you guys for a moment there, I just needed to go and grab him from my shelf. But hey, I was only gone for a few seconds, so I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. So take this, dude. You can't deal with the might of my awesome popcorn right here. I mean, like, look at this guy. How can you not like this guy? Unless you're an enemy, of course, then you won't like him, because, you know, you're trying to defeat him. But normally, like Portal Masters, how can Portal Masters not like this dude right here? I'm like, he's so cute. Boom. Ow, that hurt. Not cool. Why would you hurt something this adorable? There we go. There's him all sorted. Yeah, those mines are so helpful because they, like, push your enemies back, and yet again they stun them. And stunning attacks are really, really useful, especially in Nightmare mode, because it allows you to deal as much damage to them as possible, and it means that they can't deal damage to you, so, you know. Definitely very useful sort of attacks for Nightmare mode. Definitely. Oh boy, that was close. Okay, let's focus on these guys right now. Okay, let's bring in Crosscrow very, very quickly here, because Popcorn seems to need a little help. You know, no shame in that at all. Take that. Boom. Maybe we'll actually get the No Lives Lost counter for once, but hey, I'm going to shut up before I end up jinxing myself. Because everybody who knows how much I hate jinxing myself sometimes. So yeah, here we go. This is working out quite well indeed, hopefully. Unfortunately, though, these mines don't actually stun these guys, so that's unfortunate. But they still do deal damage, and that's exactly what I'm after. There we go. Okay, there's him all sorted, but unfortunately we can't stay as Popcorn for long because we have a Draptanium cluster to deal with right here. So we're going to go back to Crypt King very briefly here to open up that cluster, and then we'll swap back to Popcorn right afterwards. There we go. Popcorn, I call upon you.
Straight to the point.
And the point is to get to that legendary treasure, so let's get straight to it. And I'm sure we can do, thanks to the help of this incredible machinery right here, because they apparently dismantled Dr. Crankcase and put his legs in this here machine to walk us across. Poor Dr. Crankcase. Honestly, dude, I'll leave you alone for 5 minutes and you somehow get yourself dismantled. Silly guy, but hey, I still feel sorry for him nonetheless. Obviously, he needs the protection of the Skylanders. But either way, here's the legendary treasure itself, and it's one impressive one indeed for legendary clock. With plus 500 gold, but unfortunately that is going to waste considering the pop 4 is already maxed out, but hey, that don't really matter to me that much, in all fairness. I'm just playing for the fun of the game and not playing to like max out with my Skylanders and all that. Especially since most of them are maxed out already anyway, because of how much I play the game. And because this game is so good for treasure, because honestly, if you play through the final level of the game, chapter 18, if you play through that 4 times in a row, then you've already maxed out your Skylander in terms of gold and upgrades, I can guarantee you in that. Because that level has 25,000 gold available from the boss fights, the sky stones, you know, all of that fun stuff all combined. Makes for a level worth 25 grand, which is enough to fully upgrade your Skylander. And then if you do it 4 times, it's enough to max them out on gold. So let's head right inside, because we got some final puzzles to be completed right here. But then after that's all sorted, we will have obviously finished the level. So yeah, let's hit this thing right here and allow for it to sprindle right around. That doesn't make any sort of sense, come to think of it. But hey, I was just trying to make a Transformers joke right there, because who don't like Transformers? Actually, to think of it, a lot of people don't. But that's mostly because of the movies, because the movies suck. But everything else about Transformers is pretty good. The comics are good, most of the games are good. Not all of them. We've had some pretty bad Transformers games, but most of them are good. At least the modern ones anyway. Except for Rise of the Darkspark. But except for that one, most of the modern ones are good. And then there's also, of course, the comics and TV shows and stuff, because Transformers Prime, I maintain, is one of the best animated TV shows ever made. I love that one so much. But as for a sequel of Robots in Disguise, that one is not that great, in all fairness. Very, very disappointed in comparison to Prime, but it's still good for the demographic it's aimed at. It's very good for young children. So overall, it's not that bad, but not as good as Prime. By the way, I'm going to show up so you guys can enjoy this cutscene right here.
You don't even realize it yet, but your time is up.
I think you've got it wrong, mate. As long as I got you, I can go anywhere. I've got all the time in the world.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, which I just did, but he was mocking. Mocking! You'll see. Any second now, the Skylanders are gonna come bursting right through that door. See? Right on time.
Ha! On second thought, if the Queen wants Skyland, she can have it for now. But the future, that's all mine. Time to make this a one-way trip. Ta-ta!
Hey, if a game can make time puns, then I can make time puns. That kind of like warrants me making all of these time puns from a previous in the level right there. Not bad indeed, Mr. Crosscrow, which I can't even tell what your accent is supposed to be. Triple stars, it's glorious. We haven't seen this for a very, very long time, so it's great to have it back, to say the least. But either way, we've ranked up. How awesome. We're now Portal Master rank 12, so now let's be heading back to the academy. But first of all, we've got a loading screen to look forward to. Yay, what I've always wanted. Hashtag not being sarcastic.
Retrieving old Baldy, but unfortunately our long-haired freakazoid wolf gang remains at large. Lucky for us, the Pinchy here says that he can take you 10,000 years into the...
Well, isn't that just fortunate?
Well, I normally don't like to do something like this, but for you, Skylander, I make it the exception.
Get that thing away from me! I never want to see another clock again!
That was one really girlish scream right there, Chaos.
And you see how I send you into the future.
Awesome, but of course we're going to deal with that in the next episode. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.